showing up for some reason, so I just been doing the stream. But I blame the algorithm. Yeah. Let's see. Let me go to the browser. Let me see. I'm trying to get this up and running, y'all. One of these days, I will do a ask me questions. Will ask me almost anything, not everything, because I'm not gonna say everything on here. Are y'all morning people? I'm kind of a morning person. I'm not. Give me a sec. I'm not like a chipper person in the morning, but I'm not like. I just hi, but I'm not like like bouncing balls. Red top, crop top shorts. Hopefully this one doesn't get restricted because my last one got restricted. Let's see. Oh, I'll just get live. I'll just go live on Meet Me here. Super. Where the fuck is Super? Oh, hello to viewers on stream. Hello. How are y'all? Hello, how are y'all? Good morning. Good morning. How is everybody? What is wrong with this shit up there? It's weird today. A little like sad. Like, whatever. I'm not gonna cook. Google sign in. It's my fucking Google being weird. I have to verify. Please search. Sign in again. Why is sign in paused? Come on. Let's not do this. I know my. Let me see this. I don't know any of my passwords, y'all. I just keep everything signed in because I don't know any passwords. Okay, there it goes. It's gonna send me something. Oh, and it took me out of a. It's gonna take me back. Okay, there it goes. Sorry, I gotta get that. I have to get signed in. Sorry, y'all. Let me sign in to. Ah, shit. Oh, 7 people. Hello. Good morning. And I freaking got on TikTok live by an accident. I'm gonna have to. Don't you wish your girlfriend was hot? Let me go back on live. Kick it. Everything strange. Hello. Okay, I can't believe this. Continue. Okay. Hop back on live. I can't believe it. There. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing this. Sorry, y'all. I didn't mean to get out. I was something popped up my screen. Sorry. Okay. Anyways, so the topic is religion. And I don't really talk about religion much, but I'm gonna talk about it. You have those weird religious people that are, I think they're weird. The ones, that are like pray it away. In my personal opinion, praying it away does not help. Yes, miracles can happen, but praying cancer away, and I know I'm gonna piss off if I don't care, because I can't stand the Bible thumpers. That's just me personally, because I'm not a religious person in general. So, yeah, those people. Hello, how are you? How are you? No, we're cross being I'm agnostic, spiritual, but people allowed to wear crosses, even if you're a Satanist, you're atheist, whatever. You're allowed to wear cross. Yeah, those people are just weird to me. They're like, oh, pray it away. Miracles, yes, they can happen, yes, but you can also use Meet Me for streaming as well. You're good. You're good for I'm good. Been sleeping a little bit more lately with my sleep. I decided to, put some sleep, before I try to sleep. I'm trying to get out of here. Okay. There it goes. There it goes. Yeah, so the religious people, right? Those people, they're weird to me because it's like, you can't just pray that shit away. Like, yes, Western medication does not always help, but, like, sometimes it does. Like, sometimes chemo does start, I mean, sometimes chemo does work. Sometimes the medication does help. Sometimes the whatever therapy, they use for, other therapies they use for cancer works, Love to get some. Here. Good morning. Meet me. I said I was with my mom, but got busy doing so, and I went to bed. I was tired. So, you son of a bitch. Thank you. Yeah, those people are strange to me. Are you married? No, I'm not married. I don't believe in marriage. I think marriage is a trap for everybody, specifically women, more so than men. That's just my opinion. The religious people, yeah. Those religious people are fucking weird. You can't just pray something, okay, it's not gonna work. I just don't understand. And then you hear like these Bible thumpers, weird fucking Christians, whatever. They're like turn the other cheek. Fuck that shit. Fuck that shit. I'm gonna hate that person. I will hate that person forever. I will never forgive them, especially if they kill a family member of mine. Like, like true crime, right? Like, you see these people, committing crimes and the family members, they're like, they're like, oh, like, I forgive them. How can you forgive someone for killing a family member? I could never, ever forgive someone for doing it, ever. I would wish the worst on them. I would want death penalty for them because you don't deserve to be here if you killed someone, right? Start this, start this, and then install it. That could never be me. I could never ever forgive them. And I'm not a very forgiving person in general. Like, if someone really, really hurt me, I'm sorry, kick and you do it like this. Tired of it. Good morning, Edward. Good morning. You're always here. Good morning. Thank you for me. Following you on here. Yeah, I'm not a very forgiving person. I will never forgive them, and I don't understand how people forgive people. I just could not. Like, could you all forgive someone? I could not forgive them. Like, I would be like, what? What on earth do you mean you forgave them for killing your child? That's insane. So those weird religious people, they're like, oh, turn the other cheek, pray it away. See the shorts. Gray shorts. I will never understand those people. Like that's like a cult to me. I think they're fucking weird. I just don't get it. And I know, sometimes church helps people. I get it. That's fine, cool. I don't think it's religion, like I said before. Cool, whatever, do you. But like, I don't trust churches. I don't trust pastors. I don't trust preachers because they're, doing nasty ass shit behind closed doors and they get away with that shit. But yet, they're always saying, people are always like, oh, trust your pastor, trust your priest. Nope, absolutely no. Don't trust them. You hear about it all the time, but they get it. And it's like, what does the church need money? What do y'all need money? Like, and where's, I mean, obviously, I'll keep church, but like, for you. Like, well, are you actually using that money for that? Out of these casting pictures, they have porn addictions. But no one wants to talk about that shit because no one wants to speak the truth. And apparently on the news, like oh my gosh, Fox is like fake news. I don't even like listen to Fox news. But yeah, like the neighbors of that pastor priest, they're like, oh, I can't believe Edward. No, there's someone here. Henry, let's say Henry. I can't believe Henry would do that. I knew him as a good guy. Nope, 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 nope. Everyone has secrets. Everyone. Here's being slow. Everyone keeps things. Everyone has things they keep to themselves. Some are, deeper, darker secrets. Some aren't. I personally don't have a lot of deep, dark secrets. I have things I talk about, but I don't have secrets. Like I've never done crazy fucking shit like that. But those people are fucking weird to me. I don't get them. They're just like, oh, trust them. Nope, nope, nope. And the people in the church, well, especially, sorry, I'll just spit, especially the Black Baptist churches. They are well nosy. They are very judgmental. Remember the time I went to a Black Baptist church? Those were the most judgmental fucking people ever I met. Like they were like they would like snicker at you, be like all that weird shit, like come on, like what is it, high school? You just be fucking stuff. What the fuck is wrong? I was like, okay, still yeah, I don't trust people. I don't trust them. They're not good people, I think. And a lot of time they have like the most rap record. Like they'll be doing like the most horrible shit. Like they'll be committing crimes and everything. Don't talk about that. What else? What else? Catholic Church. Oh my gosh, Catholic Church. The Catholic Church. My God, but I don't trust that little. What's that fucking thing? I've been to a Catholic church, but I've been to a few, but I never like did like. What is that fucking called? Like that thing you do. What is that? Like you do the training shit, whatever it is, and then you go in there and commit your sins. Why on earth would I want to commit my sins? I need this book. Oh, yeah, why would I want to go in there? And I would not feel comfortable going in there committing my, admitting my sin, right? That's none of your fucking business what I do in my spiritual thing. And it's not my business what you do, unless it's some nasty ass shit, Oh, I don't think so. What are really the brain wave, we're doing, yeah. It's not just cancer, it's like let's say they have like I don't know, something as bad as cancer or something, like just sickness in general, right? They'll go to the hospital, right? And they'll be like, oh, let us pray. Okay, whatever, but that's just gonna work. And doctors obviously have to, nurses, doctors, they have to, maybe let you do it. If favor me, if I was a doctor or a nurse, whatever, like I would have been like, so if I was a doctor or nurse, and a religious family came in and they're like, oh, like no, like we don't want like medication for him because they're obviously can't make a decision for themselves because they're coma or something. Oh, like we don't want that. Like we're just gonna pray for him. My ass would have been fired because I would have been like, what? No, 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 no. We are gonna give him medicine whether you like it or not. We're not gonna pray it away. That does not work. It doesn't work. It's not going to. Even if you think it's going to. And you are making this worse for him, whoever it is, because why don't you want to help your family member, like children, right? Like a lot of these religious people are also anti-vaxxers, and I understand being the anti-vaxxer. I get it, okay, but when your child is sick and they need that vaccine, and you refuse to get your child that vaccine because it's against your religion, fuck you. You don't love your child. You want your child to be gone. I don't care if it's against your religion. You help your child. You help them. You're just gonna sit there. Yeah, definitely. You're just gonna sit there and watch them die. That's it. That's all you're gonna do. That should be qualified as child because you did nothing to help your child. You just let them poof done. And there should be a law. There should be like law for that or something where it's like if your child is sick and they need medication, vaccine, a vaccine specifically, and you as the parent is refusing that medication vaccine, jail time. Jail time. Get your kid taken away. They survive. Hopefully they do, because that's absolutely terrible to bury or whatever your young child. Help your kid out. Kids don't have. I mean, kids don't really have to say. Like there's one specific movie I always go back to, and it is I'm not sure if y'all have heard, but it's called My Sister's Keeper, right? Such a good movie. Such a good. It's pretty much so it's a book. I did read the book, and what the fuck is wrong with this shit? I'm trying to get Gmail's being weird, but yeah, it's called My Sister's Keeper, right? And pretty much essentially it's about okay, login. Have you all heard of designer babies? So a designer baby is pretty much a baby who is brought into this world for extra body parts. I think that's so fucked up. Like that should be against the law. That's so fucked up. So the designer baby from the fucking day they're born, whatever how many days old they are, they're already having like bone marrow transplants, shit like that, and they're brought into this world because one sibling is sick, and the younger sister was sick. She had like cancer, something like that, and the older sister, she she had like a long list of like everything, she's gotten done. You Hello, Kale. Hello, hello. Interesting meeting you. Let's do this shit. Let's see. Yeah, it's a really interesting movie. I like it. It's very sad too. So I do use Facebook, but I don't really. I'm not. I have Facebook. I don't really use it. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, it's a good movie. I suggest really watch it. I suggest watching it if you haven't seen it. Designer Baby show that's fucked up, and the one is like the designer baby that was first born. I think it was Ken or something like that. They're still alive, but the story is like loosely based off of that, but it's not like as bad as the movie. And Cameron Diaz is in it, right? And she looks great still. Whatever. Mouths about, but yeah, I digress. Okay, now everything's being fucking weird. Okay. So she sues her parents, right? For medical medical abuse or something like that. I have to rewatch. She sues them because she did not have right to her body. And unfortunately, as a child, you don't have a right to your body, right? But what those parents did, sorry, specific more what the mother Cameron Diaz played the mother, and if you watch the movie, it will make you hate. Like you will never be able to watch that movie and not hate that character. The mother was terrible. She put the younger daughter's needs and wants above the older daughter. So it's just the two daughters. The two daughters. I think there was a son. Or there might have been. Yeah, there was a son. And obviously she was conceived through IVF. I'm pretty sure it's IVF. Yeah. By the way, I'm very excited. I think IVF is terrible. I mean, if that's what you want to do, cool, you. But I don't like IVF. I think either have a kid naturally or go to a sperm bank. Even that's like risky. But yeah, anyways. Also don't like surrogacy because you're renting a woman's body. But I digress. Yeah, the movie is very sad. Camera shit set up as being spilled. Yeah, so she sues them, right? And yes, medical abuse is a thing. I'm pretty sure it's medical abuse. And she wins the case. And of course, the mother, because I said it's mainly the mother was so shocked. And she thought that she wanted to do this, and she never wanted to do all this stuff. So, she was scheduled to get more surgeries to help her little sister and her sister. Her sister wanted to just die. She was sick of just being sick. She was sick of just living this life. And I don't blame her, honestly. I don't. If I was that mother, this is just my personal opinion. If I was that mother, I would have not used that child as a designer baby. Hey, hello, hello. I would have just let her live her life out, as long as she can, instead of doing that all this fucking surgery and shit, right? It's a very sad movie. It is. One of these days, I'm gonna get OBS working. By the way, the studio. It's a little bit difficult. Really, just watching that movie. It's a really good movie. It's also very sad. You'll definitely cry. Even if you're a man, you'll probably cry. Well, cry, you're a man. Every time I think of those bad those bad parents, religious parents, I think of that movie. That movie is so fucking sad. It's just terrible. So the religious people, right? They think, not all of them, some a lot, just religious groups, they're like, oh, like God will save you. Without God, your life, you mean you're not doing anything. God has a plan for you. What if God doesn't love you? Yeah, like, cause apparently God loves everybody. How do we know God loves everybody? How do we know that shit? I don't know about that. And so they're really gonna sit here and tell me that God loves everybody. So he even loves the rapists, the child molesters, the pedophiles. He loves them too? Okay, sure. Let's go with that, right? I don't believe that's your first. The family annihilators. Okay, now I'm on Gmail. Wait, strange. Now, yeah. Even comment real quick. How are you? I'm good. How are you? How are you? You need help with OBS. I'll get it. I'll get it streaming. I'll get it streaming. The same high dedication to create a big live stream. Tired of it. I'll get it. Yeah, I don't believe that one. People are like, oh God, like everybody. Like, does he? Does he love everybody? I mean, what do y'all think? I don't know. I'm talking about religious stuff, praying it away, refusing to get your child medication or the vaccines because it's against your religion and like that. Oh my gosh, the Jehovah Witness. I cannot stand fucking Jehovah Witness. And I'm not saying they're all bad, just the extreme. They don't celebrate any holidays, and that I do get. I understand that. I don't celebrate any holidays, not because I'm religious. I just holidays, holiday person. Once you get older, you realize holidays aren't. But it's like the kids, they grow up in Jehovah Witness family, and they're not happy. The majority of my men have not been happy. Or the majority you hear about, they're not happy, right? Like, let's say like a kid has a birthday party, right? At school, and we have a pizza. It's their birthday. They have a pizza party. That kid is not allowed to enjoy pizza and ice cream with kids. You're ostracizing that kid out all because of your religion. That is very. Let that kid eat pizza and ice cream. Maybe not the ice cream if he's like like tolerant or like diabetes or he can't because that. But let him just let him sit there with the kid and enjoy that. That's just crazy. That's crazy. And you always see those good morning. And you always see those religious people. The and you always see those the Jehovah Witnesses, sorry, on the street, just walking, and I can tell when someone's if they're Jehovah Witness because the woman, you see them with the long skirts, and I'm like, that is a Jehovah Witness. I can tell that they're Jehovah Witness. And then, oh my god, when they come knocking at fucking door, like at 8 a.m. on a Saturday, like, first of all, why are you choosing to be up this early on a Saturday unless you don't have to? And B, why are you knocking on people's doors, being like, "Let me spread the word." Um, people are people are not working on Saturdays; they're off. People want to sleep. They are not trying to open the door to a freaking religious person and being like, God loves, whatever. They're bullshit, right? People don't want to hear that shit. That's annoying. And they keep trying. They keep trying. Like even if you're like, I don't, I'm atheist, whatever it is, they're still gonna be like, oh, like, let me convert you. No, I don't want to be converted. Stop trying to convert me. I don't want that. They will keep trying. They definitely will. I don't know much about Islamic culture. I don't know much about Muslim culture. The only thing I know much about it is how women are treated, apparently. Like, it's like the men are able to do whatever they want, right? But the woman can't. And I had these conversations with my friend, who was born into a Muslim family, but he's now Christian. He chose to convert. It obviously, it family, you know. And I'm not knocking on on what's wrong and what's right, right? If that, like, arranged marriage, Indian, right? Like, Hindu, is it Hindu? Yeah, Hindu. Hey, I'm not completely against um arranged marriages. It can work. It can actually work here in America. Absolutely not here in America, but here in not here, sorry, but in other places, maybe it could work. Like, maybe that's what that person wants. Maybe they want to write. I think it could work, honestly. Would I want to arrange marriage? Obviously not. I would do. I would be gone from this earth, because that would absolutely not help. You have to be with that person forever. So marriage, right? I'll just like say this little side note. I already said I don't believe in marriage. Like, for me personally, because I'm very committed to phobia. But if I'm in a relationship, then I'm not. But out of it, yes, I'm not looking for them, right? So, me personally, nothing about being with one person for the rest of my life sounds fun. That sounds absolutely terrible. I would be like, I'm the type of person that gets really fast. I need I need excitement. I don't mean excitement. I don't mean, drama, like drama. I literally mean just like, have fun with each other. Keep it, fun, keep it spicy, whatever. That sounds absolutely fucking great. Sit there and be with that same person forever. I would lose my fucking mind. So for me, arranged marriages in general, is obviously just not for me. But hey, arranged marriages could maybe work. It could. Not for everyone, for some people. And I personally don't know anyone that's been almost had a arranged marriage, you know, was forced to arrange marriage, wants to arrange marriage. And here in the USA, that should absolutely not work, because especially because the way dating culture is, dating, hookup culture, all that stuff, right? That could definitely not work. And I don't shame people for, you know, wanting to have fun, wanting to be casual, wanting to just, benefits, whatever. Well, if you're happy, that is wonderful. I'm not gonna sit here and tell you how you should live your life. I don't have any problem with people, doing that. If that's how you live your life, that's if you're happy doing that, that's great. Just say that's all I ask. If you're gonna be a hoe, be it. At least my personal opinion. Maybe don't sleep with everybody, but hey, what do you want to do? Cool. I'm very sex positive. Even the feet fetish, that's weird too. But hey, everyone has their thing. Cool. People sell their feet pics. Nothing against that. Cool. People, if men want to pay for your feet pics, then obviously the OnlyFans thing, right? It's always tough. I understand the taboo. I, I understand it's not great for marriage. Hey, it might work in marriage for some people. I get it. And obviously, a lot of religious people are not for OnlyFans as well. But you see some religious people doing, OnlyFans, and I literally read it on Instagram. It was like, Mormon girl wants to go back to her faith after. I mean, I don't think there's a way to go back to your faith after doing OnlyFans because the deed's already done. You already did it. You're done. I mean, maybe you can, but I don't see that being successful. And the born again Christian, I do not believe in that shit. The born again virgin, born again Christian, whatever. Like you should have had those standards to begin with. You should have not done what you did, but you chose it. That's fine. You can make your own decisions. That's you. Cool. There's nothing against that. I find it so interesting that so many men, they want this more so Christian because the Christian, they want this Christian faith woman, right? And they want her to have a low body count. So you want my personal opinion. So you want her to be inexperienced and bored. That's what that sounds like. Sounds like you want her to be inexperienced because you don't want the competition. And or they cover it up with the oh like we want that time to be there the first time for her. Like we want virgins, that's fine. If you want virgins, that's fine. But the only people who deserve a virgin girl is a virgin. If you are not a virgin yourself, you don't deserve a virgin because that's hypocritical. You're over here saying, oh, she has to be a virgin or have a low body, but I'm not a virgin, and I've been with like 50 people. You are contradicting yourself. That's not fair. Obviously, that's not fair, but that's not big. And the low body, where on earth are you gonna find a fucking girl, for the most part, that has a low body count under 3 people? That is not really it. Especially in this day and age, the feminism, the sex positive movement, whatever, right? And even if that girl is probably saying, she's only been with like one person, I don't believe it. Women like sex just as much as men. Or she says her body counts 3, no, double that shit. 6. And that's not even that bad. And some people's body counts, they're like 500. Hey, more power to you. Cool, and so many people don't want to talk about this stuff because, it, it shouldn't be talked about. I think we should talk about it. There's nothing wrong with talking about that. There's nothing wrong with talking about, like, fetish shit, I think, and that's another thing with these religious people, right? They're very much, not all of them, but some of them, they're like, oh, like, no sex before marriage. Huh? That sounds terrible to me. I would feel like, how do you know you want to be? Because let's say you're with this person for like 5 years, right? And women usually wait a couple months. No, actually nowadays, no, guy. It's like it's like a trial. Hello, Maury. What's up? What's up? Hello. Like, I'm very, very against waiting to have sex, waiting to, waiting to have sex to marriage because so much can go wrong. What if you finally marry that dude, right? Or that person? You marry the person and you don't like them downstairs. You don't like them trapped. You're not attracted sexually, physically anymore because it's sex. Sex is foreplay. Sex is very important in a relationship. I don't care what you're not for that person. You're not having fun. You don't like the sex. You should not even be with them. Why are you with them if you're gonna, all that's gonna be in the relationship? I have been recording for that sex, that no sexual marriage. Nope, that is that's not. Nope. And so many men, a lot of them say now they're like, oh, like it should be like old times where women didn't have sex until they were married. They had like they with one person their entire life. So you want her to not have experience. Said you want her to be crude, boring, and if you have one body left to you, whatever, hold up. Like, you need. I think women and men as well, they should have a higher body. I'm not saying like 500, whatever. You do you, but you should gain experience. Find out what you like, find out what you don't, so you can relay it back. Because if you don't, then you're also gonna get stuck in a bad relationship. You don't know what you like. You don't know what's good and bad because you had nothing to relay it back to. But some of these men, I swear, like these whiny ass bitchy men, the ones that are like, oh, like we should go back to the old time, like our grandmothers, shit like that, where you never leave them. Okay, like if marriage is, you know, is so important to them, so divorce should also be a consideration just in case something happens. I'm not saying divorce someone over a stupid reason, but the reason if the reason is a big reason for you, understandable. But these men were like, they want women to go back to those, those days. It's 2025. It's not gonna happen, especially with the feminist movement. This is the the, the, the time is different. That's not gonna happen. And let's be honest, our grandmothers, great grandmothers, were raped underage because a lot of our grandmothers were like 16, 14, 15, but that was normal for back then. And the guy was like 25. In this day and age, that's not right. No, no, I see. Exactly, they exactly. So that's also telling me, my opinion, that they also want that. They want like underage women to underage underage girls, teenagers to get into these big age gap relationships and be raped and trapped and shit, right? That's what that tells me. And let's also not like, oh my gosh. Also, let's not forget the only reason every time I'm on here those marriages lasted was because those women did not have rights. Those women could not leave. If they got divorced, they were like ostracized from their community, whatever. Nowadays, you can get divorced all you want. I just think that is absolutely crazy way of thinking. That should definitely not come back. I think if anything, women have more rights than before. They can vote. When women wear, less clothing, that's fine. Cool, whatever. You do you, whatever. Women get half of everything when divorce have, if you get a prenup, and I think every single person, correct? Twitter, my Twitter, I still call it Twitter, so I'm not calling it X. Ariel, Ariella, sorry, Arielle underscore Christie. So that's my Twitter. What's my gosh? I lost my train. Um, oh, women get half if you get a prenup. I think everyone should get a prenup. Every single person should. You never know what can happen. I don't care if you have like $5. You never know. I don't know how to type on it's Ariel. A Arielle underscore Christie. Kristy. Yeah. If you go to my YouTube, it'll be under there on my links. Also on my Instagram's link underneath my in my YouTube bio, so that you find my Instagram and then my Twitter will be there. But yeah, women get half everything. Everyone should get a prenup. Oh, thank you. Thank you. I know my middle name is my mom told my middle name Ariel with with an extra L. It's like my first name Kristen without an I to me. So everyone always calls me Christine. It's annoying. Yeah, yeah, women have a lot of rights, and I think it's also like it's women are like, oh, we're gonna lose our rights. Oh no, you all can still get abortion. There's not a worldwide abortion. We're worldwide ban abortion. Yeah, these religious people, I think they're delusional. I think they're insane. I personally stay away from it. I have not been friends with a person since forever. The last friend I was friends I was with at this, she has. I'll definitely do like a story time on that. Like, and I have a subscription, y'all. I have one video up, so go watch it if you want. I have 2 tiers. It's $2.99 and 5 juicy story things like I'll make videos on there if I'm not comfortable playing on regular video. So that was the last person I think that was religious, and her parents were religious. And I didn't go for religious, so mom's agnostic, dad's atheist. So I found religion on my own. A couple of years, first a little bit, didn't work for me. And I was not baptized, by the way, because my mom didn't fall for that shit. None of us. I said, what happened? What happened? My life got cut off. I do not know why. Let's see. Weird. Can we get out of there? Oh, shit. Wait, okay. Yeah, that was weird, y'all. I don't know what fucking happened. But anyways, yeah. So yeah, that last world religious, that was just crazy. As a 31-year-old, I don't see myself. Oh shit, sorry. As a 31-year-old, I don't see myself being friends with another religious person. My two friends, they're guys. The other, one is not religious like me. He didn't grow up in a religious family. The other one, he, he grew up Muslim, but he converted to Christianity. That like my life got suspended. I can't go live on this. Okay, that's weird. Yeah, yeah. I don't see myself being really friends with. That's I used to always track them, and I don't anymore because I just don't anymore. It's the mindset, what? Yeah. Uh, that really sucks. I can't go live, even though I was sitting here. TikTok is real. So I'm gonna end this live. Thank you for showing up, y'all. My link.
You don't have to adjust your phone camera. Set up
My
your
links
phone.
are in the bio. Or in my YouTube bio.
Anytime, it's a hand signal control.
Oh my gosh, what? In my TikTok bio. In my Instagram bio. I have a link tree. Go look at my link tree. I have a Substack coming. I have a Substack. So I need 10 followers. So I can go live on there as well. I have extra links on my link tree. You can go visit. What else? What else? I have a subscription on TikTok. $2.99 Tyler and $5.99 as well. So go see that. Go view that if you want. Go follow me on Instagram. My Instagram is Chris KRISS San 13. So is my Threads. Go follow me on Threads. Trying to get that user. Trying to get that up as well. Trying to get my followers up on TikTok as well and YouTube. So thank you for coming. Join up this early, y'all. Have a good day. Have a good night. Have a good afternoon. I truly appreciate y'all being here. Come back. I talk about good stuff. Have a good day, everybody.
Area left side corner.